The Book of John, Chapter 1. Before the world began, the Word was there. The Word was there with God. The Word was God. He was there with God in the beginning. All things are made through him. Nothing was made without him. In him there was life. That life was light for the people of the world. The light shines in the darkness. The darkness has not defeated the light. There was a man named John. He was sent by God. John came to tell people about the light, Christ. Through John, all people could hear about the light and believe. John was not the light, but John came to tell people about the light. The true light was coming into the world. This is the true light that gives light to all people. The Word was already in the world. The world was made through him, but the world did not know him. He came to the world that was his own, but his own people did not accept him. Some people did accept him. They believed in him. He gave something to those people who believed. He gave them the right to become children of God. These children were not born like little babies are born. They were not born from the wish or plan of a mother and father. These children were born from God. The Word became a man and lived among us. We saw his glory, the glory that belongs to the only Son of the Father. The Word was full of grace and truth. John told people about him. John said, "This is the one I was talking about." I said, "The one who comes after me is more important than I am. He was living before me." The Word, Christ, was full of grace and truth. From him we all received more and more blessings. The law was given through Moses, but grace and the way of truth came through Jesus Christ. No man has ever seen God, but the only Son, Jesus, is God. He is very close to the Father, and the Son has shown us what God is like. The Jewish leaders in Jerusalem sent some priests and Levites to John. The Jews sent them to ask, "Who are you?" John spoke freely. John did not refuse to answer. John said clearly, "I am not the Christ." That is what John told people. The Jews asked John, "Then who are you? Are you Elijah?" John answered, "No, I am not Elijah." The Jews asked, "Are you the prophet?" John answered, "No, I am not the prophet." Then the Jews said, "Who are you? Tell us about yourself. Give us an answer to tell the people who sent us. What do you say about yourself?" John told them the words of the prophet Isaiah. "I am the voice of a person shouting in the desert, 'Make a straight road ready for the Lord.'" Isaiah 43. These Jews were sent from the Pharisees. These men said to John, "You say you are not the Christ. You say you are not Elijah or the prophet. Then why do you baptize people?" John answered, "I baptize people with water, but there is a person here with you that you don't know. That person is the one who comes after me. I am not good enough to untie the strings on his shoes." These things all happened at Bethany, on the other side of the Jordan River. This is where John was baptizing people. The next day, John saw Jesus coming toward him. John said, "Look, the Lamb of God. He takes away the sins of the world. This is the one I was talking about. I said, 'A man will come after me, but he is greater than I am because he was living before me. He has always lived.' Even I did not know who he was. But I came baptizing people with water so that Israel could know that Jesus is the Christ." Then John said, "I also did not know who the Christ was.